Good morning slash afternoon slash evening everyone. Today I want to talk about something that changes everything, developing the mindset of a winner. You see, success isn't about luck or talent alone. It's about how you think, how you see the world, and most importantly, how you see yourself. Jim once said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day." And that's the foundation of a winner's mindset. It's not about giant leaps. It's about the daily choices that shape your character, your habits, and your future. So, what does it mean to have the mindset of a winner? One of the most powerful traits that sets winners apart is their unwavering commitment to taking full responsibility for their lives. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming external circumstances, other people, or bad luck when things don't go our way. But winners understand that the true power lies in owning their choices and actions, no matter what challenges they face. When you take full responsibility, you stop being a victim of your environment or situation. You stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems or hand you success. Instead, you recognize that your life is a direct reflection of the decisions you make every day. This mindset shift is profound because it puts you back in control. You realize that while you cannot always control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. Taking responsibility means no more excuses. It means no longer saying, "If only I had," or "It's not my fault that." Instead, you ask yourself, "What can I do right now to improve my situation?" This simple change in thinking transforms your approach to challenges. Rather than feeling powerless, you become proactive and solution-oriented. Winners also understand that responsibility isn't just about admitting mistakes, it's about learning from them. When something goes wrong, they don't run from the truth or make excuses. They analyze what happened, figure out what they could have done differently, and then apply those lessons going forward. This commitment to learning and growth is what keeps them moving forward even when the path is tough. Taking responsibility also means setting clear goals and being accountable to yourself. It's about making promises to yourself and following through, even when motivation wanes or distractions come along. Winners develop discipline because they know that their success depends largely on their ability to stick to their commitments. Furthermore, this mindset frees you from the mental burden of complaining and blaming, which only drains your energy. When you stop blaming external factors, you conserve mental and emotional strength to focus on what really matters, taking positive actions that move you closer to your goals. Another important aspect of responsibility is the recognition that your attitude shapes your reality. Winners choose to adopt an optimistic and empowered outlook, knowing that their thoughts and beliefs influence their results. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They create opportunities through their mindset and efforts. Ultimately, taking full responsibility is a decision that sets the foundation for everything else in life. It is the starting point of transformation. Without it, progress is impossible because you remain stuck in a passive role, waiting for change to happen to you. But when you accept that you are the captain of your ship, you begin to navigate your life with purpose, confidence, and control. So if you want to develop the mindset of a winner, start right now by embracing responsibility. Look at your current situation, acknowledge your role in it, and commit to taking charge. The moment you do this, you tap into your true potential and set yourself on the path to lasting success. Failure is often seen as something to be feared or avoided at all costs. But winners understand that failure is not the enemy. It's one of the greatest teachers you will ever have. When you shift your perspective and embrace failure as a learning opportunity, you unlock the door to growth, resilience, and eventual success. Most people experience failure as a painful setback, something that shakes their confidence and makes them want to quit. But the truth is, failure is a natural and necessary part of any journey toward achievement. Nobody becomes successful without stumbling along the way. Every great success story is filled with moments of failure, rejection, and challenge. What separates winners is not that they never fail, but that they refuse to let failure define them. When you embrace failure, you start to see it as valuable feedback rather than a final verdict. Instead of asking, "Why did I fail?" with discouragement, you begin to ask, "What can I learn from this?" This simple change in mindset turns failure into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. It gives you a chance to analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and try again with more wisdom. Failure also builds resilience. Each time you face a setback and keep going, you become mentally and emotionally stronger. You develop the grit needed to persist through difficulties. This toughness is essential because the road to success is rarely smooth or straight. The ability to bounce back after failure is what keeps winners moving forward when others give up. Another important lesson that failure teaches is humility. It reminds you that no matter how talented or skilled you are, there is always room to grow and improve. Winners don't see failure as a reflection of their worth, but as a signal that they need to learn something new, develop new skills, or rethink their strategy. In fact, many innovators and leaders credit their failures as the foundation of their success. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude exemplifies the mindset of a winner, persistent, curious, and never defeated by failure. Embracing failure also helps to reduce the fear of taking risks. When you stop fearing failure, you become more willing to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, and seize opportunities. Winners understand that growth happens outside of comfort zones, and failure is often the price of progress. Moreover, failure encourages creativity and innovation. When one approach doesn't work, you are forced to think differently, explore new ideas, and find alternative solutions. This adaptability is crucial in today's fast-changing world. Ultimately, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every lesson learned from failure builds the foundation for your next success. The key is to maintain a positive attitude, learn from your experiences, and keep moving forward. If you want to develop the mindset of a winner, start by changing how you view failure. Don't run from it or hide from it. Instead, welcome it as a teacher that will help you become stronger, wiser, and closer to your goals. Remember, every failure brings you one step nearer to victory. Success is rarely an overnight event. More often, it is the result of patient, steady work over time. Winners understand this fundamental truth. Thinking long term and practicing consistency are the two pillars that support lasting achievement. When you adopt this mindset, you shift your focus from instant gratification to building something meaningful that endures. Thinking long term means you're willing to delay short-term pleasures or distractions in favor of bigger rewards down the road. It means you set goals not just for next week or next month, but for years into the future. This perspective allows you to plan carefully and make decisions that align with your ultimate vision. It also gives you the resilience to keep going when progress seems slow or setbacks occur, because you know that real success takes time. The power of consistency cannot be overstated. Small, daily actions done over weeks, months, and years compound into remarkable results. Just as a tiny drop of water falling continuously can eventually carve through stone, consistent effort breaks down even the toughest obstacles. Winners develop habits and routines that support their goals, and they stick with them even when motivation wanes. They know that motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what creates lasting change. Consistency also builds momentum. When you show up every day to put in the work, you create forward movement that makes it easier to keep going. It becomes part of your identity. You become someone who follows through. This momentum fuels confidence and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Another important benefit of thinking long-term and practicing consistency is that it helps you avoid burnout. When you rush for quick results or try to do too much at once, you risk exhausting your energy and enthusiasm. Winners pace themselves and take a sustainable approach. They recognize that success is a marathon, not a sprint, and that balance is necessary for enduring progress. This mindset also protects you from distraction and discouragement. In a world filled with countless opportunities and constant noise, it's easy to lose focus, but winners keep their eyes on the bigger picture. They evaluate choices based on whether those actions move them closer to their long-term goals, rather than chasing every shiny new thing that comes their way. It's also worth noting that consistency isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Nobody is perfect every day, but winners don't let occasional setbacks or off days derail their progress. They get back on track quickly, understanding that long-term success is about the overall pattern of effort, not isolated moments of failure. Finally, long-term thinking encourages continuous learning and growth. Winners know that to achieve lasting success, they must keep improving themselves and adapting to change. They invest time in developing new skills, expanding their knowledge, and refining their strategies. This ongoing commitment ensures that their efforts are effective and aligned with their evolving goals. In the end, adopting a long-term perspective and committing to consistent action is one of the most powerful ways to develop the mindset of a winner. It transforms the way you approach challenges and keeps you moving steadily toward your dreams, no matter how far away they may seem. The company you keep plays a huge role in shaping who you become. Winners understand this deeply and intentionally surround themselves with positive influences that uplift, inspire, and challenge them to grow. This is not just about spending time with people who make you feel good. It's about choosing relationships that encourage your best self and support your goals. When you surround yourself with positive influences, you create an environment where success is natural. Your thoughts, habits, and attitudes are shaped by the people around you. If you spend most of your time with negative, cynical, or complacent individuals, their mindset can drag you down, even if you start out motivated and determined. Conversely, spending time with people who think big, take responsibility, and act with purpose will help elevate your thinking and behavior. One of the key reasons winners seek out positive influences is because they know the power of role models. Being around people who have achieved what you aspire to accomplish gives you a living example of what is possible. These individuals provide valuable insights, guidance, and encouragement. They can help you avoid mistakes they've already made and inspire you to push beyond your limits. As Jim famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means your mindset and success are strongly influenced by your closest circle. Positive influences don't just offer support, they also challenge you. True friends and mentors will hold you accountable, push you out of your comfort zone, and call you to higher standards. They don't let you settle for mediocrity or make excuses. Instead, they believe in your potential and encourage you to take action even when it's difficult. Choosing the right influences also helps protect your mental and emotional energy. Life is full of distractions, negativity, and criticism. When you cultivate relationships with people who bring optimism, encouragement, and constructive feedback, you shield yourself from unnecessary stress and doubt. This positive energy fuels your motivation and creativity. It's important to be intentional about the kinds of relationships you build. Sometimes, this means seeking out new connections through networking events, personal development groups, or online communities. Other times, it means setting boundaries with people who drain your energy or discourage your growth. Winners are not afraid to distance themselves from toxic relationships because they understand that their environment greatly impacts their mindset and results. Additionally, positive influences don't have to be limited to people. Books, podcasts, seminars, and other resources created by inspiring individuals can also serve as powerful influences in your life. Learning from those who have mastered the mindset of a winner broadens your perspective and deepens your understanding of what it takes to succeed. Ultimately, surrounding yourself with positive influences creates a cycle of growth. As you become stronger, more focused, and more successful, you attract even better people into your life. This network of encouragement, accountability, and inspiration becomes one of your greatest assets on your journey to success. So, if you want to develop the mindset of a winner, take a close look at the company you keep. Are the people around you lifting you higher or holding you back? Make the conscious choice to surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you. Remember, your environment shapes your destiny. Belief in yourself is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, even the best plans and efforts can falter. Winners understand that confidence isn't just something you're born with, it's something you develop, nurture, and protect. Believing in yourself means trusting your abilities, valuing your potential, and having the courage to pursue your dreams despite doubt or fear. When you truly believe in yourself, you cultivate an unshakable inner strength that keeps you moving forward. This belief acts like a compass, guiding your decisions and actions with clarity and purpose. It fuels your motivation and gives you the resilience to overcome obstacles that might otherwise stop you in your tracks. Winners don't wait for outside validation or perfect conditions. They rely on their own conviction to keep pushing forward. Believing in your potential means recognizing that you are capable of growth and change. It's easy to get stuck in limiting beliefs, telling yourself you're not good enough or that success is out of reach. But winners challenge those thoughts. They understand that talent and intelligence are not fixed traits. They can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. This growth mindset opens the door to new possibilities and empowers you to step beyond your comfort zone. When you believe in yourself, you begin to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. You understand that setbacks are temporary and that every experience, good or bad, is a chance to learn and improve. This positive outlook is essential because the journey to success is rarely smooth. Self-belief helps you maintain your focus and energy even when things get tough. Moreover, believing in yourself helps you take decisive action. Doubt and fear often lead to hesitation and missed opportunities. But confidence encourages you to take risks, make bold choices, and seize moments that can change your life. Winners know that waiting for the right moment or complete certainty only delays progress. Instead, they act with faith in their ability to handle whatever comes their way. It's also important to protect and nurture your self-belief. Surround yourself with affirmations, reminders of your strengths, and supportive people who reinforce your confidence. Avoid negative self-talk and comparisons that undermine your sense of worth. Winners build a mental environment that encourages positivity and growth. Believing in yourself doesn't mean ignoring reality or overestimating your abilities. It means having a clear-eyed understanding of your strengths and weaknesses and trusting that you can improve and succeed through effort. This balanced confidence keeps you grounded while pushing you forward. Ultimately, the mindset of a winner is built on the foundation of self-belief. It's what transforms dreams into goals and goals into achievements. When you believe in yourself and your potential, you unlock the courage and determination needed to overcome challenges, innovate, and achieve greatness. So, if you want to develop the mindset of a winner, start by strengthening your belief in yourself. Remind yourself daily that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of success. Embrace the journey with confidence, knowing that your potential is limitless. As we wrap up today, remember this: developing the mindset of a winner is not some secret formula reserved for a select few. It's a daily choice, a commitment to take full responsibility for your life, to learn from every failure, to think long term and stay consistent, to surround yourself with positive influences, and most importantly, to believe in yourself and your limitless potential. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you want to win in life, you must first win in your mind. You must cultivate habits and attitudes that support your vision, not sabotage it. Remember, success is not something that happens to you. It is something you attract by becoming the person you need to be. So today, I challenge you to take control, own your decisions, welcome failure as a stepping stone. Commit to steady progress, choose your circle wisely, and above all, trust yourself. You have everything you need to succeed already inside you. As Jim said, don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Make that wish a reality. Develop the mindset of a winner and watch how your life transforms. Thank you, and go out there and win.